Okay. Hey, kind of want to take this trail, dude. I want to take the trail, man. There you go. You can stay there. I'm just taking this trail. Wow. A deer here at Hills Creek State Park. Not afraid of anybody. Hello and welcome to Hills Creek State Park, where even the wildlife is very welcoming. I was about 10 feet away from those two deer. They were standing right at the start of the trail right there, and they were just not budging. One finally moved off the trail, and here we are. And where are we? We're at Hills Creek State Park. This is a 400-acre state park in Tioga County now. So we started out the morning in Bradford County at Mount Pisgah State Park, and we went west along Route 6, and we're now in Tioga County. Both of these counties border New York. We are between Mansfield and Wellsboro. We drove through Mansfield to get here, and we are taking the Lakeside Trail. So we're going to be doing about 3 miles around Hills Creek Lake. Hills Creek was dammed up, created a lake for flood control and recreation. The story of a million state parks here in Pennsylvania, or at least probably close to 100 of them. It is fall, it is cold. It's about 11:30 today, and it is 44 degrees. It's October 18th. I love it. We're in peak foliage time, though I appear to be walking through sort of a pine forest right now. On the other side of the lake, there's amazing foliage. We'll get there, we'll see it. Let's go. All right, so came upon the dam here, and you could be up on the road. There's a car coming right now, so looks like you can kind of walk along the slant here of the dam. The dam is 34 feet high, 422 feet long, and it was built in the early 1950s. Prior to that, there were beaver dams here, and this area was very swampy. It's actually called Kelly Swamp. That's what the area was called. So they removed the beaver dams, built a regular dam. And shortly after that, the park opened as a state park in 1953. And the stream is named after Captain William Hill, who settled the area around 1820. So Captain Hill settled the area 1800s, and within 150 years later, this was a state park. We'll go right down to the water here. All right, so we get to the end here, and here's a spillway, double spillway here. Not much going over right now, but kind of come to this wall here, and gonna have to hop the fence here. It was easy to get down here, but there's no real easy way to get over. I guess you could go to that block right there and climb. Over on the other side here, there's some very old steps leading down to really kind of nothing. I guess it kind of swoops down in there. I guess you could go walk around the fence down there, but double spillway. Man, the colors up on this hill. It's very gray. There is not a big chance of rain this afternoon. I think max 11% chance of rain. It did sprinkle a little bit on the way here for a bit. There's also the threat today of wet snow. It's October 18th. That would be wild. But we're in northern Pennsylvania. Anything can happen up here. So on the west side of the dam here, gonna go back on the lakeside trail into the woods here. Fun fact, this part of the lakeside trail is also a part of the mid-state trail, which bisects the state basically north to south. I forget how many miles it is. I'll put it here at the bottom, but you can definitely hike almost the whole length of the state from north to south, straight up the middle, and we're on a section of that now. So the lakeside trail was yellow blazes, and they've now gotten the orange also, since it's also mid-state trail. Coming up on a little boat dock launch here. Another board here. We saw one at I saw one at Mount Pisgah about northern water snakes. Look at that. Wow. I would freak out if I saw that happening. Anyway, tells you, you know, water snakes are non-venomous. They're often confused with venomous snakes like copperheads. So, you know, don't kill water snakes. Rounded pupils instead of slits, and rounded heads, not the triangular flat heads like a copperhead. I noticed venomous snakes also look angry. They have like their brow like actually looks angry, like they want to come at you. But water snakes have none of those features. I've heard they can be aggressive and they will bite, but it's not venomous. And they're pretty fast in the water. So I've heard stories about them actually like harassing people trying to get onto boats and stuff. So they're feisty. They're feisty, but not ultimately not venomous. So nice little boat docks here. I did buy a kayak, and then all of a sudden it got freezing flipping cold out. So I do have it in the car. I did buy an Oreo inlet, and it is folded up. It is in the car. I figured might bring it out today, but we'll see. I'm inclined not to, since the temps in the 40s. Never know. We'll see, but doubt it today. It's supposed to get warmer by the weekend, so maybe I'll take the maiden voyage then. So I thought that the rocks on the trail were really black for a second, but it appears to be that the trail's lined with like landscape fabric, like a canvas, all along the trail, and then covered with like gravel and pine needles. All right, so we came up, kind of made a J hook around the north end of the lake, and then the Mid-State Trail banks a hard left here and heads north. To continue, we stay on the yellow, now and only yellow blaze. Continue around the lake. So I hear ducks and geese from time to time. A lot of wildlife here. I mean, we saw deer on the way in, but osprey, loon, and a lot of waterfowl. All right, so my battery died back there when I was talking about wildlife. But yeah, osprey, waterfowl, loon on this lake. But I ended up in the campground. A bunch of RVs back there right now. So I think I'm on a road now back to where I parked. So that'll do it, man. Hills Creek State Park is pretty awesome. Beautiful, perfect time of year to come. Watch those DCNR foliage charts because they're really awesome. Really make the trip beautiful. But hey, if you like what I'm doing, please like, subscribe, please ring that bell, get notifications when I go live with videos. There's a lot coming from this trip. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.